Since 1968, the Special Olympics has gone beyond just sports, fighting for equality and inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities. They work throughout the year to raise funds for programs that offer their athletes services such as free health exams and athletic training. Here to share more about their work and annual fundraising event is Linda Mills, Director of Special Olympics Florida in Broward County, and Special Olympian and Athlete of the Year, Michelle Canzaro. Nice to have both of you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So Linda, let's talk about Special Olympics. You have been the director for 27 years, but you've been involved way longer than that. So tell us why Special Olympics is so special to you and just what it means to everybody in general.
I think one of the reasons Special Olympics has been so special and been a part of my life for so many years is that I see that the effect that the Special Olympics program has on athletes and its families. I see their confidence grow from day to day. I see them become more accepted in the community, lose weight, get healthier, become more active, gain friends, and you know, in Special Olympics we say everybody becomes part of the bigger picture family. And I think that that's one of the things that keep me coming back. It's, you know, interacting with athletes like Michelle that, you know, you can see go from, you know, not having a lot of confidence in her sports skill to actually skiing down a mountain in Austria.
Oh, wow. So you get young people coming in. Well, what are the age ranges of the athletes, first of all?
Special Olympics starts at age 8, traditional Special Olympics. Our oldest athlete right now is 78 years old. 78,
okay, so it's for everybody.
It's for everybody, and then we also have a young athletes program for ages 2 to 7, which is an introduction to sports.
So that must be amazing to see people come in, maybe with not really having any kind of sports skills whatsoever, not knowing what they want to do, and really blossom and find something they're passionate about, right?
Oh yeah, that's the part that keeps me coming back.
Yeah. So Michelle, let's talk about you. You're a multi-sport athlete.
Yes.
So first of all, kind of tick off for us some of the sports that you do.
I am in alpine skiing.
Yeah.
I do stand-up paddleboarding.
Wow.
I am also a basketball player.
Wow.
Volleyball player. Swimming. I just did an open water swim competition up in Palm Beach. It was swim 500 meters in the ocean.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary.
It was a little rough, but I was able to do it with some of my fellow athletes as well.
And here's some pictures of you with your medals.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks phenomenal.
That was over in Austria, actually.
Oh, wow.
The medals in Austria are about this huge, and I have 2 silver ones in alpine skiing.
That's impressive. So how did you learn to ski?
We ski on the beach, and we do dry land training, and then we go to North Carolina for competitions.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes.
So, and I know too that you are a member of the Athlete Leadership Program.
I am.
So tell us a little bit about that. What do you do as an athlete leader?
I am the CMT, which is the County Management Team Representative.
Wow.
And I also am Athlete of the Year for Broward County.
I know I was going to say, you're 2017 Honorary ESPY Award winner.
Yes.
And then the 2018 Don Taft Athlete of the Year Award winner.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Were you excited?
I was very excited. Our awards dinner where I received the award was actually on my dad's birthday.
Oh.
So my dad actually came and with my mom, and as soon as my dad heard that I won, he started crying, and he was so happy, and I was up there crying, and I made a little acceptance speech, and I was just very happy that I got the award, because I was like, oh my God, this would be like such an amazing honor, because I want to go out there and promote even more for Special Olympics.
Yeah, when people ask you about Special Olympics, what do you tell them?
I'm very passionate about it, and I just say, you know, if you love sports and you really, really would love to be out in the community and play sports with other people, do Special Olympics.
Wow.
That's what I always say to people. I'm like, Special Olympics makes, like for people with special needs, it's a freedom, because when I was in school, it was very isolated and it was very disconnected. It wasn't like now where everybody is choosing to include and really going out there and say, hey, I'm here for you, here's my hand. Like that's what Special Olympics feels for me.
That's so beautiful. And Linda, that really speaks to the whole sense of inclusion, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And you know, Special Olympics has really brought individuals with intellectual disabilities, their abilities to the forefront. And through Unified Sports, we have really developed in Special Olympics. Unified Sports is where Special Olympics athletes and their peers play on teams together. And everybody has the same expectations for training and competition and to be part of the team. And those friendships that they form there really go on for the rest of their lives. And so the more we get our athletes out in the community, and the more inclusion becomes a regular part of the day.
Right, and it teaches other folks who maybe haven't had the experience of interacting with somebody who may have an intellectual disability. It teaches them a lot about themselves or about that person or that community. It opens them up, don't you think?
I think so too.
It's
I think it opens doors, and it's educational. And you know, I think they think that individuals with intellectual disabilities aren't going to be maybe as good as other people at sports, and then when they beat you,
they're surprised.
you sort of get to know that you know,
you shouldn't judge.
Sports is an equaling factor.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about the 5th annual Big Bad Barbecue, which is coming up on October the 2nd.
We would not be able to provide programs without sponsors in the community. So one of our major sponsors is Danto Builders, along with Florida Design and Construction. And they are going to have their 5th annual Big Bad Barbecue, which will be on October 7th. It's from 5:30 to 7:30. You know, we have Larry Klein Meats, Complete Marine, the Seminole Tribe.
It's a professional networking event, right?
It's a professional networking event, but along with that, we have, you know, it's not only the professional networking event, we have community members and, you know, athletes from Special Olympics. So it really is, last year we had over 600 people there for unbelievable barbecue. You know, Craig and Danto and Danto Electric and a couple others to get out there. They barbecue for 2 days. They get everything ready, and it is you know, everything is free once you walk in the door. It's $25 for if you're a member of the professional organization, and you know, more if you're not. But it is just really an amazing event.
Information up there. Thank you so much. It was so lovely to meet both of you. Thank you, ladies. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thank you.
And for more information on the Special Olympics and next month's 5th annual Big Bad Barbecue fundraiser, I love saying that, visit SpecialOlympicsFlorida.org. As always, we'll have all the information for you on our Facebook page at Your South FL.